Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Now we are going to cover CUET PG MA Education previous year question paper 2024. This is question number 15 to 30. This is our part 2 video. Okay, move to the question. Question number 16. Psychology may be most satisfactorily defined as the science of what? Human behavior, study of soul, study of mind, study of heart. Which option will be correct fit with this question? Okay. According to this question, as you know, modern psychology studies observable behavior along with mental process. Okay. Earlier definition like soul or mind are outdated and unscientific. So that soul, mind, heart, this will not come in the psychological behaviorism. Okay, so human behavior is fit with this question. So psychology is the study of human behavior. Okay, option 1 will be the correct answer. So move to the next question. Question number 17. The domain of learning are classified into what? 2 types, 3 types, 4 types, 5 types. Which types? Okay, as you know, according to Bloom's, learning domains are 3 types, that is cognitive, affective, psychomotor. Cognitive means knowledge, affective means attitude, psychomotor means based on skills. Okay, so option 2, 3 domain, 3 types. So option 2 will be the correct answer. Okay, 2 types, 4 types, 5 types. This types of classification is not a standard classification is there exist, so that they are not will be fit with this question. Move to the next question. Question number 18. Educational psychology mainly deal with which branch of psychology? Mainly deal with means what? Teaching and learning, value of education, all walks of life, natural science. What? Educational psychology mainly deal with what? Which branch? Teaching and learning, value of education. Which one? All walks of life, natural science. Educational psychology applies psychological principle to teaching and learning process. Okay, educational psychology does what? Educational psychology applies its psychological principle to teaching and learning process. So teaching and learning process. Option 1 listen as very sound, so it will be correct answer. And value education means philosophy of education it oriented in. Okay, then all walk of life means it is a general psychology. Natural science means it goes to physics or chemistry domain, so that these 3 options not will be fit with this question. Okay, so option 1 will be the correct answer. Move to the next question. Question number 19. Who has given the theory of trial and error? E.L. Thorndike, J.B. Watson, Skinner, Gestalt. Which of the psychologist? Okay, I know, as you know, I know this is perfectly everyone know that E.L. Thorndike is the father of trial and error learning theory. Okay, Thorndike proposed learning through trial and error using puzzle box experiment with its what? Which animal? A cat. Okay. Then J.B. Watson means J.B. Watson is one of the psychologists who is considered the father of behaviorism. Okay. Then Skinner is the father of what? Skinner is the father of operant conditioning. Okay, operant conditioning also known as instrumental conditioning. Okay. Then Gestalt, it is goes to an insightful learning which is related to Kort-Koffa, then then Kohler, then Wolfgang Kohler, then Wolfgang Kohler. These are Kort-Lewin. These are related to Gestalt. So E.L. Thorndike will be the correct answer. This is theory of trial and error. Okay, connectionism also said this theory. Then question number 20. Operant conditioning does not believe in what? On which operant conditioning does not believe? Stimulus trigger, response trigger, stimulus response trigger, behavior modification. Which option will be suitable for this question? Which one? As you know, operant conditioning focuses on responses or consequences, not stimulus triggered behavior. Okay, so that response trigger what? Operant conditioning focuses on responses, consequences, not stimulus trigger behavior. Okay, so the question said does not believe in what? Does not believe in what? This is only is there option 1, that is stimulus trigger. Okay, so response trigger is there also, stimulus response when SR connectionism is here also, behavior modification. Obviously every learning theory focus on the behavior modification. Okay, so then option 1 will be the incorrect. Okay, this is does not believe. Okay, believed above by the operant conditioning. Okay, then move to the next question. Question number 21. The word adolescence comes from Latin verb adolescere, which means what? Adolescere means what? Okay, that's the question asks adolescere means what, which is one of the Latin word and from which the adolescence term come out. Which one? As you know, adolescence means to grow or mature. Okay, to grow or mature. Okay, then grow or mature means option 3 is the looking very nice here. Okay, it is it is listened very sound for this adolescent. Okay, obviously grow means nourish, nurture or cherish. These terms are very synonymous to grow one. Okay, the term grow with these three options very very related, but adolescence means grow. Okay, then move to the next question. Question number 22. Who has called adolescence as a period of great stress and strain, storm and strife? Stanley Hall, Skinner, Thorndike, Bandura. Which one? As you know, Bandura is connected with social learning theory. Okay, Thorndike also law of effect or connectionism theory. Skinner behaviorism. Okay, it's operant conditioning. So these three options cannot be. Okay, so Stanley Hall in 1904. Okay, in 1904 he said stress, strain, storm and strife. Okay, adolescence is the period of a storm period, a stress period. Okay, move to the next question. Then question number 23. Spearman's two-factor theory asserts that there are two types of factors working in one's intelligence, namely what? General and specific intelligence, cognitive and cognitive intelligence, single and multiple intelligence, specific and multiple intelligence. Which one? As you know, there is no any specific and multiple intelligence. Multiple intelligence, you know, that is provided by Howard Gardner. But specific and multiple intelligent, it is not. Single and multiple intelligent, also it is not one of the exist theory. Cognitive and cognitive intelligence, it is a different classification, not here suitable. Okay, general and specific intelligent, yes. General and specific intelligence, it is listen sound. Okay, Spearman's two-factor theory asserted what? Asserted that general and specific intelligence, general means G factor. Okay, specific means S factor. Oh, option 1 will be correct answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 24. Guilford theory lays down a model of intellect involving three interrelated basis parameters for explaining the what? Option 1, structural composition of human intelligence, structural composition of human body, structural composition of heart, structural composition of brain. I don't listen above that structural composition of any heart. Okay, structural composition of a human body is not related with the intelligence. Okay, so structural composition of brain is the structural composition of human intelligence. These two options listen very sound. So choose which which one will be correct? As you know, Guilford proposed 3D model, that is operation, content and product. Okay, operation, content and product, which is related to intelligence and cognitive things. So human intelligence, structural composition of human intelligence, listen very sound. Okay, so it will be correct answer. Structural composition of brain means it refers to the physical composition of brain. It means the existence of brain, how it composite, how its forms are there. Okay, that type. So it goes to biology or physics. It goes to biology. Okay, sorry. Then move to the next question. Question number 25. Select the right sequence of the stage of infancy and early childhood. Which is the right stage? Self-assertion, period of make believe and fantasy, dependency, rapid growth and development. Rapid growth and development. As you know, a child first stage is its growth, its rapidness in growth. Okay. Then dependence. They are dependents. What? Then period of make believe and fantasy. Then first will be the, that is D. Okay, rapid growth and development. Then think about ABC. What? Rapid growth and development. Okay, D. Just think D is here. Option 2. The first is D. There is no any 3 has D in first. So this will be incorrect. Okay. Then second will be C, dependence. Okay, obviously they are being dependent in their parents. Option A, self-assertion. Option B, then period of make believe and fantasy. Self-assertion and period. Okay, D, C, A, B. Okay, then this will be the correct answer. Then move to the next question. Question number 26. Sequence the content parameter of Guilford model of intellect. We before discuss about it. Okay, then sequence the content parameter of Guilford model of intellect: systematic, auditory, symbolic, visual. We what no operant, operant, content, and one of them what? Before we know three Guilford, three what? Three parameters. That is one of them is content and what? Operation, content and product. Okay, so that it is called 3D model. In this 3D model, the content parameter of Guilford, here the question asks that sequencing the content parameter of the Guilford model of intellect. Okay, the first, what will be the first? Okay, we have to think what will be the first. Though as you know, first visual. Okay, first will be what? Visual. Then second will be auditory. This is first. Then second will be auditory will be second. Then symbolic will be third. Then four will be systematic. Okay, sorry, semantic. So D B C A. Okay, option 3 will be correct answer. Okay, why other are incorrect? Incorrect what? There is exist that in this sequence the content parameter of Guilford model is given by Guilford. Okay, move to the next question. Question number 27. Which law of learning is propounded by Thorndike? Which law of learning is propounded by Thorndike? Which law of learning is propounded by Thorndike? Law of readiness, law of effect, law of exercise, law of nature. I don't listen even law of nature is propounded by Thorndike, so it will be incorrect. Then A, B, C. Choose A, B, C. What? Law of effect is correct, obviously. Law of readiness is correct. This is one of the primary. Then law of exercise. Obviously, these three are the primary law of Thorndike's. So A, B, C will be correct answer. We can also reject the elimination method, that is D will be incorrect. So in this three, option D is present. So this three will be incorrect. So option 1 will be correct. So move to the next question. Question number 28. Which are the Maslow's hierarchical structure of need? Maslow provide its hierarchical structure of needs in his motivation theory. Okay. Then he gives 5 stages in hierarchy. First one is psychology. The second is first one is physiological need. Second is safety need. Then third is love and belongingness need. Then fourth is esteem need. Then highest need is self-actualization need. Okay. Self-actualization need. This 5 is given hierarchically by Maslow in his theory of motivation. Okay. Or we can also say this motivation theory or need theory also. Okay. Then the physiological need, correct. Safety need, correct. Self-actualization need, correct. Self-realization not exist in his hierarchy. Okay. So D will be incorrect. Option, then this 2 is incorrect also. A, B, C is correct. A, B, C first option will be correct. Okay. Incorrect. Okay. Move to the next question. This is match and list 1 and list 2. Two-factor theory, group factor theory, sampling theory, hierarchical theory. Okay. Two-factor theory, Spearman. Obviously, we first know in one question general factor and specific factor. Okay. In general factor and specific factor, Guilford A will be double I. A will be double I. Option A will be double I. Option A. In option A will be double I is first. So in this 3 option will be incorrect. Okay. Then we also can know two-factor theory, Spearman. Group factor theory, Thornton. Okay, just remember this Thornton. As I know you know Thornton is the propounder of group factor theory, but sampling theory you don't know. Okay, G.H. Thompson. Okay, just remember G.S. Thompson is related to sampling theory. Okay, hierarchical theory, Vernon. Okay, Vernon give the hierarchical theory. Okay, it is given 2000. Okay, 2000 hierarchical theory given by Borner. Okay, also these are the intelligence theory. Okay, these are intelligence theory. We will cover this intelligence theory also after completing these PYQs of all the years. Okay, we will cover. Okay, don't worry. Then move to the next question. Question number 30. This is the last question of this part. SR theory of SR theory of learning, classical conditioning, operant conditioning theory, social development theory. Okay. Then Skinner, Vygotsky, Pavlov, Thorndike. As you know, classical conditioning, this is Pavlov. Okay, classical conditioning, this is Pavlov. B will be triple I. There is 2. Option 1 and option 2. So option 3 and 4 will be incorrect. Then classical conditioning. Then operant conditioning is Skinner. C will be I. Okay, C will be I. The first option is the correct answer. First option is here. C will be I. So it will be correct answer. Okay. Vygotsky is related to social development theory and Thorndike is related to SR theory of learning. That is trial and error theory by connectionism theory. Okay. Then, as you know, Vygotsky social development theory. Just know about it some fact that he gives learning occurs through social interaction. Okay, he is one of the he gives 2 things, that is scaffolding and ZPD. Okay, ZPD means zone of proximal development and scaffolding. Just remember when if in a question ZPD or scaffolding is there, then you have to go with what? Social learning theory, else otherwise Vygotsky. Okay, these 2 terms if they are, then you have to go what? Social development theory by social learning theory, then Vygotsky. Okay, scaffolding means what? Scaffolding is the it is one of the guide or help of students who help to make loans. Okay, like our parents that they are help us to interact with in the society. Okay, like that. So friends, this is our complete question number 16 to 30. Okay, with the correct explanations. So the next part will become tomorrow. So till then, keep learning and practicing. Thank you.